Hearts alight with giving glow, side by side through highs and lows. Together find a way to show love that only grows. Me and Betty's guiding star shines on missions near and far, helping hands like we were one till the day is done. Spread love's light through the night, Mission 22 inside, hearts burning bright. Wreaths across the winter snow, each a promise we bestow, honoring those who let us know freedom's seed we sow. In the shadows be the spark, light a fire in the dark. With one voice we'll make our mark, together we'll embark. Through the valleys we unite, every step a gleaming light. With the Johnsons guiding sight, we make the world right.
JJDrones, they take the load, winging it with friends in tow. Life on the screen, you watch the show. Laughs and chatter in the air, nothing to hide, nowhere rare. Live stream fire, join the flare, adventures wild without a care. Tune in live, don't be late. JJDrones, if they communicate, stories bold, videos great. Join the team, feel the faith. Tech and travel, flying high, questions answered, never dry. Drones and gadgets touch the sky, all the news, no alibi. Underneath the digital sun, friends and fun, they are the one. Learning's cool with a twist of fun. Hit subscribe, the ride begun. Tune in live, don't be late. JJDrones, if they communicate, stories bold, videos great. Join the team, feel the faith. She said media brings the answers, droning veteran shows disasters. TJ and Gary make us laugh, while the train wreck clears the path. Tune in live, don't be late. JJDrones, if they communicate, stories bold, videos great. Join the team, feel the faith. Join the team, feel the faith.
I appreciate all of you for coming along for this ride with me, and we'll see you later on down the road.
I'm Karl Marx, and I approve this message.
And it's JJDrones Live. Welcome to the train wreck. Yes, TJ, that is AI. That's making my intro song, and it's what's making a lot of the songs that you're going to hear today and probably going forward in the future. But I just want to welcome TJ. We've got David Fackrell. We've got Morning Coffee with Mom. Anthony Webb was in here earlier. Thank you all for coming in here today. It is Labor Day weekend. And if you'd like to have one of your videos featured on my website, email me, jason@jjdrones360.com. And for everything JJDrones related, go to jjdrones360.com. And if you're going to do some shopping on Amazon anyway, why don't you use my Amazon links? It's jjdrones360.com/Amazon1. And if you would like to submit a video for Linker Flow of the Week, email Dan, droningveteran@gmail.com. And go visit our Spreadshirt shop. It's jjdrones.myspreadshop.com. And if you'd like to donate to the Liam Betty Johnson Memorial Charity, go to jjdrones360.com/donate. And I thank everybody for coming in today. Hey, Hunting and Stuff, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. And TJ's going to be back in a bit. And my voice is still not here. And, I mean, it was back for a while, and then all of a sudden, I'm going to do a live stream. And this isn't the official live stream because we're going to have the official launch next week. But we're going to do something special with Gary today. Gary from Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors is waiting backstage. And I just want to say thank you to him for coming in, because I know that my voice isn't going to make it all the way through this program. So, without further ado, let's bring in the one, the only Gary from Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. And this is his new intro.
Teaching folks to fish, he'll show them how to. With a laugh and a wink, he's a river king. In his van down by the river, hear the wild birds sing. Gary's got a river life, oh so grand. Living free by the water, it's always planned. Tune in, you'll see his world unfold. Down by the river where the tales are told.
Good singing, sir.
Yeah, certainly, definitely ain't me. That's for sure.
So what do you got going on there?
I am I'm sitting here at the Santa Rosa Veterans Memorial Park in Milton, Florida. And this is what it's all about right here. Fallen but not forgotten. So
That's right.
Take it away, JJ. It's all you.
Well, before we get too far, I do want to bring in our sponsor for this season of the JJDrones program. And I don't know if anyone knows this, but we're on our 475th live stream, which is absolutely insane to me. So I just want to thank each and every one of you that have made this entirely possible. But our sponsor for this season is going to be the one, the only Johnson Juice.
Morning light breaks through the pines, griddle heating up, ain't no time to whine. Pouring Johnson's Juice, Michigan's purest fine, sweet syrup gold, it's breakfast time. Johnson's Juice, pour it thick and sweet, from the Upper Peninsula, can't be beat. Pancakes, waffles, biscuits too, nothing tastes better, all thanks to you. Grandma's recipe with the modern twist, pure maple syrup, you can't resist. Drizzle it on and you'll get the gist. Johnson's Juice, true as mist. Johnson's Juice, pour it thick and sweet, from the Upper Peninsula, can't be beat. Pancakes, waffles, biscuits too, nothing tastes better, all thanks to you. Grandma's recipe with a modern twist, pure maple syrup, you can't resist. Drizzle it on and you'll get the gist. Johnson's Juice, true as mist. Johnson's Juice, pour it thick and sweet, from the Upper Peninsula, can't be beat. Pancakes, waffles, biscuits too, nothing tastes better, all thanks to you. Folks up north, they know the score. Johnson's Juice, you'll crave some more. From sugar and shacks to your front door, a Michigan treasure, rich and pure. With sticky fingers, smiles wide, stack of flapjack syrup on the side, and every drop is hometown pride. Johnson's Juice, the family's guide. Johnson's Juice, pour it thick and sweet, from the Upper Peninsula, can't be beat. Pancakes, waffles, biscuits too, nothing tastes better, all thanks to you. Nothing tastes better, all thanks to you.
Go front. JJ, we can't hear you, brother. I'm not hearing you, my friend.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Oh,
So
you're moving.
So thank you, Johnson Juice, for sponsoring this season of the JJ Drones program. And if anybody has Johnson Juice left over, and you want to be in a commercial for Johnson Juice, send me a video. You can email me, Jason at jjdrones360.com. Let me know that you have a video, and we'll do like a Google Drive drop or something like that.
I love
yes.
it. I think Paul finally did something worthy in his life. You know, he came up with the hashtag Johnson Juice. I love it.
He did. Hey, Carl, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here, brother. In fact, Carl put out a challenge earlier today. And Gary, maybe you can help me out with this. You can only you have to eliminate one item from one of these items that I'm going to share here. One item has to go. Is it the fudge rounds by Little Debbie, the oatmeal cream pie, the Swiss rolls, or the zebra cakes?
Oatmeal
cookies. Well, I told Carl earlier that I would take the Swiss rolls, but I want the Swiss rolls, so I would get rid of the zebra cakes. But we're gonna put a vote out there for everybody out there. There's a poll in the chat. What would you eliminate from this list of Little Debbie snacks? Is it the fudge rounds, oatmeal cream pie, Swiss rolls, or zebra cakes? Yes, sir.
I have a question. Is there any chance we could add Quinnipiac Post Office to that list?
Oh yeah, we could definitely do that.
All right.
Hey, baby girl, thank you.
Get rid of the Quinnipiac Post Office.
Yes, if we could get rid of that, that would be great. And Haley just made it into the chat, so thank you for being here. So right now, before we get to our Florida Man tip of the week, we do have Gary has a little something special that he's looking to auction off today, and in fact he has two of them. One is Allie, and the other one is Greta. Allie, yes. And Greta. Yes. Yeah. So you wanna show what these two are?
I gotta bend down. I'll be right back. All right, this is my little friend Allie. Her last name is Gator, Allie Gator. She has a really good dental plan, as you can see. Really good. So what we're offering today, for the next 30 minutes only, you can get this free if you make a $100 donation or more to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. Actually, I would prefer you do 102, because 102 would be equal to 4 wreaths. Each wreath is $17. If you can make a donation of 102, you're going to get this for free. I'll ship it to you on my dime. And she's got a sister named Greta, looks just like her. She has a pretty good dental plan too. So we're just going to, this is Allie's first 30 minutes. Are you on the timer there, Jason?
I'm on the timer.
All right, let's make it happen.
So we made it real easy too to donate. So at the top of the chat, all you have to do is click on the PayPal link that's in there, and all you have to do is make the donation on that PayPal link, and there's no fees involved. So every single penny that you donate will go towards the charity. So click on that link and make the donation, and then we will send you, or Gary will send you a gator head.
That's right. If you like this concept, hashtag Florida Man.
Hashtag Florida Man. And speaking of which, it is time for our Florida Man tip of the week.
I'm Carl Marks. You're watching JJDrones on YouTube.
Howdy, and welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be all about the outdoors tip of the week, which pertains to safety. If you come to Florida from a land far away, like perhaps I don't know, Quinnipiac, Michigan or something like that, and you're going to go fishing and you use a metal stringer or a rope stringer, you're asking for trouble. You're going to be on the Darwin Awards. I guarantee it. If you clip this onto your canoe or kayak, gators or sharks are going to eat that bait, pull you into that bloody mess, and we're probably never going to see you again. So before you come to Florida, be smart, do your homework, call somebody that knows.
And the only person I know down in Florida that knows would probably be the man that's standing next to the statue.
Thank you.
So right now we're going through an auction. Well, not even an auction. We're looking for the first $100 donation. That is going to
102, sir.
I'm sorry, $102 donation to the Lee and Betty Johnson charity, and we're going to give you a alligator head. Her name is Alligator, and Gary's going to ship it right to your house. In fact, if he could, he would come up and kiss you.
What? I don't remember saying that.
I remember you saying something like that earlier.
If it helps, let's do it. I'll come up there and kiss.
So now, Gary, you've been working really, really hard, and we're trying to get a couple of people special for next week's launch of the official launch of the live stream. We're not going to mention any names, but one person has been here before, and the other person is somebody that hasn't been here, but would be a really, really great interview. Somebody that would be very helpful for the charity, and that's what we're really going to be focusing on with this live stream, is trying to raise as much money as we could. Now, so far, and we really haven't done a whole lot of fundraising so far, but I'm going to just let you know right now that where we're at in donations is $602.49 in donations. So the other thing that I'm running into an issue with is there were a few super chats that I got when I was on vacation, and I'm still working with YouTube because YouTube is not going to be releasing those funds, because it says in one aspect it says that I have the money, and in another aspect it says I don't have the money. So I'm still working with YouTube on that. So if I can get those funds released, that's just going to add to it, because anything that I make through super chats or through my videos or whatever is going to the charity. And it's been frustrating. Yes, sir.
I'd like to clarify something. Yesterday I did an outdoor cooking video, kind of roasting you slightly. I thought it was funny and everything. But at some point in time in the last 24 hours, I mentioned that the Lee and Betty Johnson, or actually it was you, prior to the Lee and Betty Johnson charity being established, had raised raised money for 5,400 wreaths. I erred in that message. It was $5,400, not 5,400 wreaths. So I do apologize to anybody who misinterpreted the message. I'm not trying to send false signals. Just divide that by $17.
By 17. Yep.
You can figure it out.
Yeah, in fact, let me actually do the math on there, because it was 5,440 divided by 17. We did 320 wreaths.
Awesome.
So that was pretty awesome. But this year we're actually including Mission 22 as well. Mission 22 is such an amazing organization, helping with soldiers that came back from battle. We lose 22 soldiers a day to veteran suicide. And September, thanks to Gary doing his research, September is Suicide Awareness Month. So right now is a perfect time to help out the veterans. The stream keeps freezing, huh, TJ? Sorry about that. Hopefully it's on your end, not mine.
You, sir, you're pretty good on my end. So, and I'm just on a cell phone out in the middle of nowhere. So you're good on my end, sir.
All right, good. If anyone else is having problems, let me know. I can make some adjustments. Hey, Ted, thank you so much for coming in, brother. Ted's out there on vacation out there in Maryland, Ocean City, doing some fishing and having some fun with the family. So I appreciate you coming in. Okay, so one thing that Gary did, this was a couple weeks ago, and I don't know what day you actually made it public, but I wanted to share this with everybody. If you haven't seen it yet, it's one of his story times, and this one was very heartfelt, and I think it deserves a watch. So,
Hey, folks, how's everybody doing? Oh, it is currently Sunday, August 25th, approximately, I don't know, 2 p.m. ish. Just arrived to the Guest Lake boat ramp. This is my sanctuary zone, my happy place. But this is a special edition of Story Time. And it's going to be a little unusual. It's not actually like, it somewhat is a story about my life, but it's more so a story about meeting a friend and having a friendship for life, hopefully. So today, what I'm going to talk about I almost call him a young man. That son of a bitch, he ain't getting any younger, and neither am I. So I figure
you got that right.
I'll push out this video before I go to the dark side. My friend at JJDrones, that's Jason Johnson. Really cool dude. Really cool dude. I met him a little over 2 years ago. I can't remember the exact date. If he wanted to research it, he could probably research. I don't remember how or why. I think he was friends with another YouTuber. Somehow I found his channel. And I remember he and his wife Haley were fishing one day. And I was just kind of like joking around with them. You know, it's kind of weird when you joke around with people you don't know. You don't know how it's going to be perceived, or they think you're just an idiot or a troll or whatever. Apparently, he took it pretty well, so we're still friends today. Um,
Ish.
so the purpose of this video is, it's weird. Like, I've never met Jason face to face, and I don't even know if I want to be honest with you.
No, you don't.
No, what would I encounter? No, I'm just kidding, Jason. I'm just throwing it out there, just busting your chops. But Jason is a really cool dude. Really cool dude. Even though he is from Quinnipiac, Michigan, and says the word organization. Wrong.
Organization, yes.
Organization, dude. You're not a Canadian hockey player. All right, so with that being said, Jason's doing some really special stuff. When I say special, like off the wall special for people. And it's not just for people, it's for the American veterans that have served our country. And he went way up and beyond the normal thoughts and actions of most Americans. And he created a 501c charity to help veterans. And that's called the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. So what that does is it encompasses two organizations, Wreaths Across America, which around the holidays, right after Thanksgiving, they lay wreaths on the headstones and markers of fallen veterans at military cemeteries and stuff like that. So that's a really good cause, really good cause. Last year, with this participation from his friends, his network and everything, they were able to meet the goal in Chattanooga, Tennessee for the very first time. Not just his donations, but people all, worldwide helped in on that. But he raised $5,400 for the veterans last year. $5,400 plus a couple extra bucks. And the other thing that he has done this year, which I fully endorse and encourage people to learn more about, is Mission 22. Mission 22 is veterans organization that tries to prevent self-termination when people come back to the homeland, because I wish I knew the numbers. Jason has a video out there. It's staggering how many more people, veterans, when I say people, veterans, lose their lives to self-termination versus actual combat conflicts, stuff like that. So it's crazy. It's probably like 20 to 1 or 12 to 1, 15 to 1, or I know it, whatever the number is, it's really staggering. So with this special ceremony, this special edition of Storytime, you can do your part. You can help the veterans. You can help Jason Johnson. You can send him a message. He has that 501c charity. I do not believe there is a YouTube page for that charity yet, but you can find out more information at JJDrones, all one word, on YouTube, or most of the information is the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity on Facebook. So there it is. I'm laying it out there. I don't have many friends. I'm not going to lie to you, because when you have money, you have friends. When you don't have money, you don't have friends. But one guy that stayed by my side to help me through my trials and tribulations is a guy named Jason Johnson at JJDrones. He's the founder of the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. So this is what Storytime's about this week. It's time for us to man up and start helping going forward. Don't wait till the last minute. Help now. Make your donation. I encourage you, please go over to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity on Facebook. Learn more about it. There's a beautiful, beautiful introductory video by Jason, explaining his goal, his vision, and he's done an amazing job. So I fully encourage and endorse everything Jason Johnson has done, not only for the veterans, but as a friend. So there you go. I don't know what more I can say.
Thank you, Gary. And speaking of which, we still have another 8 minutes for Alligator.
TJ, what's up? Come on, TJ, cough up some money.
$102, and you get a gator head.
I'll even sign it, autograph it for you.
Well, there you go. I mean, you can't get much better than that.
Everybody wants the G-Money autograph.
And like I said, we made it super easy in order to donate the $102. All you have to do is use the link at the top of the chat that's pinned, and you will be able to easily donate the $102. And as soon as I get the notification in my email, then I will be able to award you a gator head. But so we're still waiting on that. But that soldier statue behind you, Gary, is starting to light up, it looks like, and it is just absolutely beautiful.
It is. Hopefully I got a pretty good angle. Yeah, it just started to light up. It's pretty cool. It's still a little dark out here. Wanted to do something different and special for this event. Trying to hashtag find a way to serve. And this is the best I could come up with for tonight, sir.
Well, you did a fantastic job coming up with that idea. What I do want to bring up, though, as for our drone enthusiasts that are in the audience, while we're waiting for donations to come in, is Drone Advocacy Alliance is still out there trying to help defend your rights to own the drones that you want to own. And right now, the Senate is who we need to focus on, because the Senate with John Tester and, who's your guy down there in Florida? Rick Scott and Mark Warner out of Virginia. They have all decided to do a standalone bill, which you know that if you've watched any of our other live streams about this, they were going to include it into the NDAA, and they still could do that. but as of right now, they're making it a standalone bill so that they could vote on it in the Senate. And I'm assuming that if they don't get the votes that they need in the Senate for the standalone bill, that they'll still put it into the NDAA. So I encourage you to go to the droneadvocacyalliance.com. If you can look right here, all you have to do is click on one of these. You can do a post on X, which was formerly Twitter, or you can call your senator. Makes it super easy to find out who they are if you don't know who they are. And all you have to do is just send the script, or you can add your own information to it. But September 8th, it sounds like, is the day that they're going to be taking some action on this. So that's why I wanted to talk about it today. We've got about a week to get in touch with our senators and let them know not to vote for this, because they have no idea what they're voting on. In fact, Molinar from Michigan and this other guy from Illinois, I don't want to, John Molinar and Raja, and I'll butcher his last name, so I'm not even going to try. But on the House Select Committee for China, they're going after Anzu Robotics now. Now, when we had Vic Moss on the show, he talked about Anzu and how they're making a similar drone, well, basically a copycat drone to what the Mavic 3 Pro is, or the Enterprise version of it. And because of that, they had to come up with their own software for the drone. So what these congressmen are doing is they're basically accusing Anzu of just being basically a backdoor for DJI to get into the country, which is not what is going on. So, we really have to educate these congressmen and women, because they really don't have any idea what they're trying to legislate, and it's driving me absolutely insane. So if you care about being able to purchase the drones that you want, and there's still a chance that they could go back and they could retroactively remove permissions for the drones that were already flying. We don't know if that's going to happen yet. So definitely keep an eye out for that. I'm going to follow this story as far as it'll go, but we have to keep and protect our rights so that we can fly the drones that we want and not have to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars to fly a drone that is subpar. And it's crazy, and it's going to get people killed. It really is, because a lot of first responder groups use DJI drones, and what they have proposed to replace the drones are not going to be anywhere near what DJI offers. So definitely go out there and make your voices heard. Hey, Chris, thank you so much for coming in. Right now, we got 2 more minutes left. We're trying to get $102 for alligator. Alligator is an alligator head that Gary has that he's willing to ship out to the first person willing to donate $102 to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity, which we are trying to get donations for Reese Across America and Mission 22.
Can I ask a question, if you don't mind, sir?
Yes.
All right. So is there? I'm assuming the when you apply for your I forget what you called it in the past, your aviation pilot's license or whatever it's called. Exactly.
Yeah, the Part 107.
Yeah. That's public knowledge, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So those are public records, I'm assuming. And can anybody who's smarter than me research that and tell us how many senators have that license, if any?
That would be very interesting to find out. And you can't really, you would have to go through senator by senator and actually look it up by their names. You can look it up by name, by certificate number, by anything that you want. But I'm willing to bet that none of them have a Part 107 certificate. But I'm not willing to claim that none of them do, because obviously if one of them does, then I'd be besmirching one of their names. But no, that's very, very interesting, and I'll have to do some more research on that. So that's a very good question, my friend.
Thank you. You want me to start talking for a while? Let your voice rest a little bit?
Could you please?
All right. So this is Allie. She has a twin sister named Greta. I'm going to show you Greta. This is Greta. This is Allie. And the reason we're asking for 102 is, first of all, it's for the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. It's a really good cause. If you donate $102, this will be shipped to you for free on my dime, and I'll take care of all the shipping and everything like that. 17 divided by 4, 102 divided by 4 is $17 a piece. So that would be 4 reads, is what I'm trying to say. So if you can find it in your heart, please don't wait. You know, we never know what's going to be here tomorrow. It's not going to be here tomorrow. But I went out and spent this money to try and help my friend Jason do a good, noble deed for this charity. So if you can find it in your heart, let's find a way to happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. And do you want to just show everybody around that statue there, what everything looks like there?
Yeah, I wish I knew how to get my flashlight going forward on the Streamyard. I don't know. It may be a little dark. I mean, it is illuminated a little bit. I did a video about this. Basically, this is one of our soldiers. You can't see it here, I don't think, but right here he's holding dog tags of his fellow comrades, and he's in like mental distress. He's thinking about his buddies. So it's this statue in Milton, Florida is called Fallen But Not Forgotten. Excuse me, Fallen Not Forgotten. So it's a really, really beautiful site. It's probably going to be really dark here, but you can see all of his belt, everything. He's got a grenade here, water canteen. He's got a lot of, his service weapon. You can see every little. It's very, very nice. It's not going to represent well tonight in the dark, and I apologize for that. I was hoping the lighting would be better. There's a lot of cool things to show you here. Like right now, I'm looking at the Wall of Tears. There's a canine memorial for the U.S. War Dogs. There's a little tribute there to the Gold Star families. And Jason, if you want to talk about the Gold Star families, I think that's pretty important. If you want to talk about that, it's up to you, brother. But
well, the Gold Star families are the families of the fallen soldiers, and we really have to honor them as well, because they are the ones that have given us the soldiers that went to fight in our name. Because these Gold Star families, those are the ones that are suffering. They're suffering the most, whether that be their parents, whether their wives or their husbands. There's some really good charities that help some of these Gold Star families, especially the spouses and the children. And I really wish that I could help every single one of the veterans organizations, but Wreaths Across America and Mission 22 were just the two that I kind of stumbled upon. But there's so many other great charities.
Organizations,
yes.
You're not a Canadian hockey player, dude.
Are you sure?
You've been hitting the head too many pucks.
That's probably true. Well, we've already passed the first 30 minutes, and we haven't gotten any donations yet. But if you can find it in your heart to donate the $102, we're still trying to send you a free alligator head.
Florida Man special.
It is the Florida Man special. And yeah, we do have to do a trip down to Florida one of these days, because it's going to be a lot of fun hanging out with Gary and seeing TJ, and we're definitely going to make a trip down there. Hey, Deer Corner, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Like I said earlier, we have donated some money already, and I plan on splitting it right down the center. But the donation amount that we have up until right now is $602.49. And I couldn't have done that without the people. And my dad is also willing to do another I think it was another $200 or $500. I have to talk to him again. But once we hit the $1,000 mark. So that is going to be the benchmark that we're looking for right now. And we're not really that far off from it. So if we were able to get both of these alligator heads purchased tonight, we'd only be a little under $200 away from hitting that $1,000 benchmark.
Can I challenge some of the viewers? Is it okay to
ahead.
challenge some of the viewers?
Go for it.
All right. What I would love to see people do for the charity, if possible, is you can teach your young ones. You know, a lot of what Reads Across America is encompassing and representing, and their motto, especially Mr. Eric Lope, he said, I'm trying to remember the words correctly, respect, honor, and teach. So,
Yes.
And a lot of the respect and honor has been going around for a while, but teach is very important. That's Mr. Eric shared that with us on this platform. But one way you can teach your youth, your children, you know, your neighbors, whoever it is maybe you could have a yard sale. You know, if you have little young ladies that are aspiring cooks, you know, maybe they could have a bake sale, a lemonade stand. There's multiple ways you could raise money for the veterans. I don't know what more I can say. Is like there's a lot more we can do. It just takes a little bit of hustle, a little bit of ambition and drive. And trust me, you're going to feel so much better once you do that, if you do that. So that's my challenge. Hashtag find a way to serve.
And I tried to do a drone thing where kids in the neighborhood this summer would have been able to fly a drone for the first time and learn about drones and stuff, but nobody took me up on that offer, so I was pretty disappointed about that.
We're going to find a way to. We're going to raise some money. It's going to happen. It's just you know, I got to be politically correct here. I've tried to help the city of Milton in regards to Reads Across America. Pretty much I've hit a dead end road, and that's all I'm going to say on that topic. But that gives me more time and energy to focus on Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. So we're going to make it happen.
And I don't want anybody to feel bad about not being able to donate. Chris just said, I really wish I could help this year. I feel like I'm letting everyone down by not being able to donate. Well, Chris, you already have enough stuff going on. I don't expect you to donate. In fact, if you did donate, I'd send you back your money. I don't want anybody to go broke trying to donate. Okay, this is money that you don't need, or that you could skip, you know, a couple meals here and there out at McDonald's or Texas Roadhouse or whatever, and just spending the money towards a worthy cause. And I know that Chris would donate money if he could. I know Gary would donate more money if he could. I know I would donate more money if I could. There's so many people that I know would donate more money if they could. And we're not asking people to break their personal budgets, but we're asking if you can skip, you know, a couple trips to the Starbucks, or if you can skip a couple nights out, you'd be sacrificing a little something for the people that sacrificed everything. Gary, I'm
Well
going to let
said.
you talk for a little bit.
All right, no problem. Well said. So, if you have any thoughts, when I say you, you the viewers in general, if you have any thoughts, ideas, suggestions on how we can raise money for this very noble charity, it would be very much appreciated. Um, it's 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 one of these things you can do from afar. You don't have to be in Quinnipiac, Michigan, to physically do something to help this charity. You can be anywhere. You can be in Juneau, Alaska, and you can help. It doesn't matter. Um, so whatever you can do, let's say you have an old junky car sitting in your backyard. You can sell that for $100 or whatever it is. I mean, there's so many different things you can do. But like when I come to this, can I step in front of the camera? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
When I know it's a little dark out here. Probably don't want to see me anyway, but when I come to this area here, it's literally, when I did a walking tour of the old historic Milton Cemetery, it's weird. You get these vibes from within your soul. It's how can I say this? You feel like you can hear the explosions, the combat, the shots fired, the screaming for help, the pain, the suffering, and everything. This is what this represents. It's all that pain and suffering that our military veterans have given up for our freedoms. A lot of times we take that for granted. I'm probably guilty of that at times too. And but all I can say is hashtag find a way to serve. It really is. If you get time, walk around the military cemetery, a veteran cemetery. The local one here in Milton is it's a mix with family members. But when you come to like a memorial like this, you can really feel it in your heart. It's this site is so beautiful. Unfortunately, it's dark. I can't really show it that well. But there was a ceremony here on Veterans Day. I did on my YouTube channel. I'm not trying to plug my YouTube channel. I didn't do a very good job videoing it because I was off in the distance, but the messages there were just phenomenal. They had a commander from the local naval base, Whiting Field here, and I know I'm rambling, trying to save Jason's voice, but it's do your part. If you can, just do your part. That's all I can say.
Now, we are going to have another auction a little bit closer to probably the end of October. We're going to be auctioning off a quilt again for the official launch next week. If you go to my community tab, you'll be able to see that next week we're going to be giving away a set of headphones. I would love if we would get some donations and for the alligator heads, and be able to give away a pair of headphones next week too. So, don't think that I'm pushing anybody that you have to give money, What we're trying to do is we're trying to raise money for these two worthy causes. Yes, TJ, I can send you out some business cards as well. Because the more people that we can give those business cards out, the PayPal link is right there on the business cards, and you just hand it to them and let them know what we're all about, what we're trying to do, and if they feel so inclined, they can just make a donation just by going onto the QR code that's on each and every one of those business cards, because it goes right to the PayPal. So yes, and anybody that wants some, I will send some out until I run out. Basically, is where I'm at with it right now.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Can I throw out a question?
Yes, Gary.
Is Mrs. JJ still going to be doing the coasters this year?
Oh, hang on. according to Haley, there's a donation that went in.
Oh, good. Very good.
Let's see here.
Hopefully it's 102 minimum. Either way, it's a good donation.
Let's see here. Let me get this figured out, Gary, if you can fill some time here.
No problem. So hopefully, any donation is a good donation. So if it's less than $102, no problem. I'll just send you one tooth at a time from the alligator. And Greta, we'll make it happen. But it's really cool. I mean, like, I'm going to try and give you an analogy. It's just, I'm just filling some time here, saving Jason's voice. But like when I coach high school football, there's so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes that the average Joe does not realize, the average parent does not realize what's going on. And I liken that to what Jason's doing because there's so much stuff he's doing behind the scenes that occupies his time, his energy, it's just astounding. I don't know everything that Jason does. He's doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes that he never really tips us off until the last minute. But I know he's working hard, so just keep that in mind. It's like it's not just he shows up on a Sunday night for an hour or so, and it's a lot of legwork. It's a lot of legwork.
So we did get a donation for $75.
Nice.
So $75 brings our total up to $677.49 is where we're at. So
are you at liberty to say, was it anonymous or is it public?
I'm going to ask right now.
And that's a pretty good donation. So I will send Allie to that donor if they're okay with that.
So this is actually from Haley's stepdad, Mark, but he wasn't trying for the gator head, he said.
Oh, okay.
And Haley said that your coaster is the first one she's finishing.
Okay. All right.
But so yeah, he wasn't going for the Gatorade. So thank you, Mark Thompson, for donating $75 to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. It is greatly appreciated.
Awesome.
So we've got 7 more minutes left in the show. So if you still have, if you want to win a Gatorhead, it's $102. It's not even winning a Gatorhead. If you want Gary to send you a Gatorhead, it's $102 going to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. All funds raised are going between Mission 22, veterans charity that helps our soldiers coming back from battle, and Wreaths Across America, where we lay wreaths in December on the soldiers that have lost their lives. 2 great organizations, and I do believe that one helps the other, because if we can prevent veteran suicide, that's less wreaths that we have to put down on headstones in military graves.
Can I say something real quick, sir?
Yes, sir.
I wish I could remember the quote verbatim, in its actual terminology, but Mission 22 has a slogan, something like, when you come home, we take over and we fight the battle for you, or something like that. It's a really, really cool slogan. So they do not want people to come back and perish feeling unwanted, unrespected, undeserving. So when you get a chance, please go to Mission 22. One thing I did months ago was you can be on their email list. And they send out updates, like Jason mentioned earlier today. That's how I learned today. September was Suicide Prevention Month. And so it's really cool. They do all types of fundraisers all across the country and stuff like that. So Mission 22, it's a good cause. Give them a look on Facebook. I think they have a presence on YouTube. I don't know how up to date it is, but I encourage you to follow that, and obviously Reach Across America as well. So that's it. That's my message. Hashtag find a way to serve.
And you know, we're really doing our best here to try and get the same amount, if not more than what we did last year. And if we don't make it, that's fine too. I'm not going to be upset either way. Anything that people can donate these days is going to be helpful, no matter how much we raise. But I'm going to, you know, keep busting my butt trying to help these organizations out. Gary's been a huge help, and so has Brian and Dan and just everybody. Chris, any way that you help by either giving out a business card, to having people watch the live streams, having people watch just the videos on my channel, so that you know, those videos can make money. There's so many different ways that you can do it through the Spreadshirt shop. If you go to JJ-drones.myspreadshop.com, there's a whole bunch of merchandise that you can buy there. In fact, it's probably right down on the bottom of the screen of the video that you're watching right now. And then Haley said that she would make coasters for people if they want coasters. So there's so many different ways that you can help donate. And like I said, we're going to do the auction in October for the Wreaths Across America quilt like we did last year. And then if anybody has anything else that they would like to donate to the auction, email me, Jason at JJDrones360.com, because I'd love to see what else we could get for an auction that night. In fact, if Alligator and Greta Gator don't get auctioned, I'm sure that we'll still be looking to auction them off at a later date. But you know, $102 is 4 wreaths. Or how much did you say? 102?
It's 4 wreaths, $17 a piece.
Okay.
51 for 2.
Actually, 4 wreaths times 17 is 68.
Oh, my bad.
Let's see, 102.
Maybe that was 6. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it's 6.
Yeah, I
6
screwed
wreaths.
that up.
Yeah.
Never trust the Florida man.
Well, I mean, I can't do math either, so I didn't correct you either.
I don't know. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it was it was 3 is 51. Yeah, my bad.
No, you're fine. So there's a lot of different ways that you can help, you know, raise money for the charity. And if you're unsure on how to donate, email me. Get in contact with Gary. Get in contact with anybody that's on the show, and they will point you in the right direction. Because this is a project that is near and dear to all of our hearts. And next week, like I said, Brian and Dan are going to be back. Hopefully Gary will be here. TJ should be here. And we're going to be giving away a pair of headphones. And hopefully we can have 2 other special guests with us, including somebody super special, if Gary's able to make a connection with a certain person. But
I'm trying, brother.
Yo, I know you're trying. It's not for a lack of hustle. That's for sure.
You know, it's like, I think, you know, if you can share this stream to the Lee and Betty Johnson Facebook page, that's what they know about currently. So if that certain individual gets a chance to watch this, understand the message, it would be really cool. Can I throw in one other little tidbit of information, or not information, but suggestion, if possible?
Go ahead.
All right. If anybody out there knows any interesting stories about sacrifice, duty, valor, anything related to the military, please, you know, you can either record a video, send it to Jason, or you can send it to me, or if you just want to send an email. Sometimes it works better in a video, but if you're not like, you don't have great videography skills like me, then if there's somebody out there you would like to be acknowledged for its dedication, sacrifice, it's really cool. I recently found a page. I believe it's on YouTube. It's called Valor and Duty or something like that, and they're posting nonstop about heroic deeds that military people have done, performing their duties that give us our freedoms. So that's it. That's my message, sir.
No, that's a really good idea. In fact, I'm going to double down on that. If you are able to send me a video, whether that be yourself, whether it be a family member, whether that be a friend of somebody active duty, even if it's yourself, if you're active duty or were active duty, and somebody that did something brave, something incredible, send me a video about it, because I'm going to string these together, because I've got a lot of music that I want to put videos to. So send me a video, and I will definitely give you full credit for it. Yes, Gary.
I don't know how well, we obviously have a lot of different friendships in our YouTube circle or world and stuff like that. But there's a really nice guy named Mike. He and his wife have a YouTube channel called MT Homestead, and everybody calls him Big Mike. He was a big dude. He served in the military. He retired from the military, and he and another gentleman, they do a weekly episode. I'm trying to remember what night of the week it is. It's like Wednesday nights or something like that. I think they call it Sergeant's Corner or something like that. They talk about military stuff. So he might not be a bad guest to bring on. If you want me to try and reach out to him, I'm not going to promise that he can do it, but he'd be a really cool guest. I'm sure he's got a lot of stories or general good information, good contributions.
No, definitely reach out to him. He would be a great guest to have on. Sorry we didn't get the alligator heads auctioned off today, but they'll be there for the next time. Do you have anything that you want to add as a closing thought?
Yes, just one thing. Hashtag find a way to serve.
And you are always trying to find a way to serve. And our voting poll was about what would you remove from the Little Debbie's cakes. In fact, I'll put it up here real quick. And it's a tie between the fudge round and the zebra cakes. 33% want the zebra cakes and the fudge rounds gone. So that's very interesting. But thank you, everybody that's been here today. Next week's going to be the official launch of the JJDrones live streams. And we'll see if how things go. Hopefully we can do it. I'm trying to do it every other week. Maybe we'll do it every week when I'm able to, but definitely for sure we're going to do every other week. But anyways, I appreciate all of you for coming in tonight. I appreciate Mark Thompson for making the $75 donation to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. Thank you very much. I'm going to share this video on the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity Facebook page. And if you have questions about the charity, go ahead and go over there. I'm not a tax professional, but every dollar that you donate to the charity is tax deductible, because we are a 501c3 charity. Thank you, Gary, for coming in and helping spare my voice a little bit. And hopefully by next week, my voice will be fully back out there. And thank you, Morning Coffee with Mom, for sharing that out. But I appreciate all of you for coming along for this ride with us, and we'll see you later on down the road. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
There we go.